and she's now helping others overcome the tragedies that she herself faced. Dora.
Thank you. Hello, everybody, and thank you for everyone at the Women's Club for inviting me to speak here today. I very much appreciate the opportunity. I wanted to start by saying I want to share this little story about my first experience with the Women's Club, and this happened when I was back in Belville. I was born and raised in Belville, New Jersey. Graduated from Belville High School, and the Women's Club, they became my heroes because unbeknownst to me, I thought, okay, I have to go to college, so let me start saving, let me start figuring out how to make some money because this is going to be expensive. And we had a presentation at the school from the Women's Club, and we're going to have a contest. And it was a poetry contest, and the recipient would get, I think at the time, $500, which, you know, that was, I hate to say how long ago that was, a long time ago, that was a lot of money. Well, I won. And and it meant so much to me, because it was just incredible. I didn't think that there were people who, you know, just offered money or gave money to people they didn't even know, and then there I was as a child. So I just wanted to share how important the Women's Club was to me then and is now, because it's such a fabulous organization and they do so many things for people in the community and in need, but also for each other. And community being the key word here, which brought me into the Women's Club for the first time when I moved into town here in 1999, and then back when I rejoined, I guess it's 2 years now. Anyway, so again, thank you for the opportunity to share my story, and that's what I'd like to do. So starting back in my 20s, I became an entrepreneur. I started a business, I guess when I was about 23 or so. Business didn't do too well, but it was a start. And then my other business, which was in the rock and roll touring industry, started when I was 27. And my company was a two-way radio company, Motorola dealer, walkie-talkies. And that's what they used to put on the productions, sound, stage, lighting, security. Everyone used these, you know, two-way radios. And started as a small company back in the early 90s, which led to a 22-year career for me in rock and roll, entertainment, touring, special events. We did the Emmys, the Oscars, the fashion events in New York. We had offices 4 in the United States and 2 overseas, and it was a phenomenal experience, especially for a young girl at 27. I mean, what else could you ask for to be in that kind of industry? It was fabulous. And then somewhere in the middle of those 22 years, I decided to get married, and we moved here to Tewksbury in 1999. And I thought, okay, I'm going to shift a little bit. I think, you know, we're going to have a family. Of course, I'm not going to be on the road so much, which I made that transition. And then I thought, well, local business, something local, something close. And then I decided, okay, let's see what I can find. So I purchased the building in town, which is still the Spirit Spa now. And I created the Spirit Spa, the company. And I thought, this is great. We'll have something with a home base, something I can transition to. And at that time is when I joined the Women's Club, because at that time in Tewksbury, it was a little isolated. A lot of people were moving from other parts of the state in New York, and it was quiet here compared to where we all used to live. And I thought, well, this will be a great way to establish community. And so I joined with my husband at that time. My goodness, that was, I'm going to mess up the years. But anyway, not important. So I was very active because I was able to be. I had a very supportive husband. He was amazing. And because we had an entertainment business, which then led to handling the logistics for equipment, it was perfect for the Women's Club events. All these little fundraisers and things we did for the kids. We had popcorn machines because all these events, and it was a lot of fun because also then now that we started with young children in Tewksbury Elementary, so it was a lot of fun. It was great, and then my life made a very sudden turn in 2008 when my husband had decided to go away for a much-deserved weekend with his buddies to West Virginia on one of those all-terrain vehicles, guys trip weekend, and he left on a Friday. At that point, I had decided to sell the spa, then the business in Oldwick, for a little bit of change of plans. I had decided I want a break. I've been doing 2 businesses, households, children, and I just want to be with my children for a little bit while they're growing up. So the first of the series of events was to sell the one business here in town, and then my business partner was going to buy me out in the communications business. So on that Friday, when my husband left, I closed on the sale of the spa in town, and couldn't wait to celebrate. Okay, one thing down, a little closer to freedom, a little closer to taking a break.